What's up, guys? Powerbang here, and I'm bringing you guys the war recap of the arranged war that went down this last weekend against the Dark Looters. If you guys are not familiar with who the Dark Looters are, fantastic fair play clan out of Germany, one of the best in the world, have been on a fantastic run the last few months, have beaten a lot of really top competition. And we were lucky enough to get the better of them this time around. So best of luck to the Dark Looters moving forward. Definitely wanted to thank you guys for the matchup. It was a pleasure playing against a clan of your caliber. So that being said, let's get straight into the attacks, guys. 85 to 83 was the final. You can check the scoreboard right above my head for a little more detailed statistics. 25 to 23 in the 3-star count and 3 to 1 in total Town Hall 10 triples. But let's just jump right into it. This attack was probably the biggest momentum turner of the war. This is Caps going in here on a fresh hit on DDBB, which is their top Town Hall 10 base. And I'm not sure what's going on with the walls over here. He literally has kept one of every wall level, and that is going to come back to bite him. So the Queen Walk goes down on the bottom there. Wall breakers go in. That's going to allow her to charge in and pick off some of those ever important flanking defense buildings. As you can see, he's got 13 Valkyries in the army camp. He drops a giant there for the wizard to come down and do some funneling for the kill squad that's about to go down. So the army camp is down, and that wizard's done a great job taking out those buildings so the Valkyries don't end up straying. So now that the queen has started to go in, you're going to see her responsible for that clan castle as well as taking out some of those defense buildings over there. So all is going well so far as she moves in. There's the lure. Rage spell goes down and a poison spell to take out the wizard and the barbarian and whatnot. So Golem's the last little consideration made. The king goes down on that barracks, and the reason for that is to break off the funneling there for the Valkyries. As you can see, just a couple go down for the gold mine, and then they go straight through those walls. I mean, that level 1 wall just disappears. Pretty much raged Valkyries from the very beginning. No golems covering, which is interesting, but look at how effective this is. They rush straight in, take out the queen. A heal spell goes down, and the first Inferno tower is down. They hop the wall here, and you're going to see a freeze spell come down on that backside Inferno. The queen uses her ability at this time, so that is all gone. But that's enough to get her full enough to tackle the rest of this base. The Valkyries in the center get that Inferno tower down just in time before they die out. And then he has some Hog Riders that come from the top to go ahead and support that kill squad. Really, really nice raid here from Caps. Queen is converging on that backside with the Hogs, and they take out the last few defenses with no issues. Wizards are working that ring, and the Hogs go back to pick up the last air sweeper. They die off to the Skellies, but there are some Valks there to finish it off. So Caps picks up that 3-star for the good guys. And how nice of a cushion is it to pick up a fresh hit Town Hall 10 triple on their top base early on in war. So we knew we were in a good spot pretty early. Now, down to their number 6 Predator picking up this attack real close to the end of war. He drops a giant there with some healers on him, to go ahead and tank for the minions, to tank for the queen, and that is going to allow some really, really nice funnel creation here, as well as getting some key defenses taken out before that giant actually ends up going down. So the giant's still, starting to actually get healed back up now because the queen has taken out some of the key defenses. Wall breaker gets killed, but then we drop in another one. That's going to open up the wall and allow a key attack on the enemy heroes. He does have a poison spell there, so he'll probably be able to get a lure out with one of his hogs, as well as take out the enemy hero. So poison spell goes down on the king. He drops it deep so that when the queen comes out to go ahead and attack, just like so, she's going to step into that poison spell, and the attack should be slowed down a little bit. Drops another poison spell deep to go ahead and take care of that balloon and the hound before they even really, cause any issues. The balloon's going to go down, but the hound is going to now be taken out by that queen. Only thing on her is really an expo, but from the top, here comes a really nice funnel creation along with some, Valkyries to get in there with the level 37 king. Rage bow goes down, the jump leads them straight in, and the goal is to get to that Inferno tower as soon as possible. The Valkyries are led over there by the Skellies. They get that Inferno taken out. Really, really nicely done. Second Inferno tower is frozen. Buys some time for his king to get over there. And, the barbs are starting to get in there, but the king does not want to use the jump spell. So the Hogs are working that backside, and the Inferno beams are all taken up by the King, the Barbs, and the Valkyries. But the Inferno Tower finally goes down. The Queen and the Hogs again converge on that backside, and the last couple defenses are taken out. Now it's just a matter of cleanup, and it looks like he's got plenty of it. So Predator smashing a very high-level base here for the good guys as we get this Town Hall triple late in war, and this one kind of sealed the deal for us. We knew when we got this one that there was going to be no way we could really lose the war. There still could have been a tie, I suppose. Moving on to Johnny Bravo's attack here. This is a Town Hall 11 coming down. But I just like the way he attacked this base. This base actually gave us a lot of problems, guys. If you're looking for a really good Town Hall 10 base, I would recommend this one. Notice the Queen, how she's in between two Inferno Towers. That means you cannot really approach either Inferno Tower and take it out with any reliability. I found that out on my attack. I only got like a 65% 2-star on this attack, and that was because my Valkyrie skipped over the first Inferno Tower to go ahead and take out that Queen. So you're almost forced to freeze the initial Inferno and the Queen at the same time, so she does not pull aggro on your Valkyries. But anyways, Golems go in, and P.E.K.K.A. in behind with a whole ton of Valkyries here. The Warden, the King, and the Queen all meet up at the same spot. Uses that ability there to go ahead and get those troops invulnerable through that whole first section. First Inferno Tower is down. And at this point, the Queen is now going to take out the enemy King and Queen. So really, really nice work there. Freeze spell goes down on the backside Inferno Tower, and then there's just too much overwhelming this base at this point. Hogs come into the last little section. The Inferno Tower locks onto Barbarians for the most part, and looks like the Queen is circling around the outside, getting some of that trash cleaned up, but finally is working her way back into that core. The Hogs finish off that Inferno Tower, and now the healers can actually keep them up as well. So everything looking good for Johnny Bravo. Now it's just a matter of cleaning up. He's got Hogs, P.E.K.K.A.s, a couple Valks still left up, and all the heroes still at pretty much full health. So really, really nice raid there from Johnny Bravo. All right, guys, so moving on to the next one, let's show Luca P getting taken out here by Jantra. Jantra Exuve, really, really nice. Looks like a Queen Walk. Goho here with maybe a few Valkyries, but, you know, funnel gets created on the upper left, which is nice. From the bottom, here's the Queen Walk, and he's going to wait for a few for that Queen to kind of create her own funnel, get better, you know, angling on those healers so that they aren't going to be any trouble of air defenses. As the Queen kind of works in. But the Wizard here doing a really nice job taking out that Archer Tower while the Queen is still tanking. Archer Tower goes down, so now that whole compartment is clear down there, and he's still working on that funnel up top with just a single Archer now, which is great. Wall breakers go down with the help of a giant tanking. That's going to open up the compartment there for the Queen to go ahead and charge in. As well as probably the Valkyries here, so we'll watch for that. The Wizard on the right is creating that funnel. So that's looking pretty good. Mortar exposed on top. Sends a single balloon to it to get that drop and crash on it. Looks like the Queen has moved in by herself into this compartment, and she is going to get close enough to get that lure done. Trigger a double giant bomb, and drop a poison spell there to take out some of those little troops in the clan castle, focusing primarily on the witch and the balloon. So nice job on the CC kill. Wizard still working his way up the side. That mortar locked onto the Queen, so the Wizard has free reign for all those buildings over there. There goes the Valks and the King from the left. Golem is tanking. The Valkyries work very, very quickly through that compartment over there, and a jump spell leads them into most of the remaining compartments on the base. A heal spell there is there to receive them as they take on the heroes. Both heroes are going to get taken out there by the Valkyries. Nice job. And then backside surgical hogging coming in. Just really, really nice placement on the Hogs, as well as the heal spell there. That's going to keep everything up. And the Queen is working through the wall on the bottom. And there is a double giant bomb, it looks like, here. But the Hogs are not going to trigger them all at once. So, you know, you might lose a few Hogs there, but no big deal. The last defense is taken out, and it is just time for cleanup at this point. This Wizard over there, that is a hero Wizard, man. Works the entire side of the ring and ends up surviving the raid. So really nice work there to Mr. Wizard. Jantra, nice raid, man. All right, guys, moving on to the next one. Let's look at 15 here. Mehmet getting taken out by Sir Good Pasture. Sir Good Pasture getting that 6-star war done this war, so really nice work there. He's got to go Queen Walk Govaho. In from the top, the Queen Walk goes down. Wizard there to help funnel. Takes out the barracks first and then the army camp, and that's going to force that queen. Notice how it's on the left side of that archer tower. That's going to force her down that side of the base. So the giant tanks for some wall breakers there. It looks like he gets that wall open just barely. That mortar almost ruined his wall breaker plan there. Just barely got it off, but the queen's going to go ahead and take out the army camp. Now she's going to be focused after the gold mine goes down on that inner portion of the base. She'll work her way in. Check out the single hog coming in. Uh-oh, gets flung, but he does get the P.E.K.K.A. out of the clan castle, which actually works out great. So the queen will be able to lock on to him. And then, she does take one shot, but is going to go ahead and rage up, take out the P.E.K.K.A., and that is that. Does get a bomb trigger there. Now we're working on moving over to get that king, get that queen as well. So poison spell goes down on both of them. Another rage spell for the healers to keep up that queen. Barely stays alive there. The enemy queen does go down, and that'll be it for the big damage. Something that we're seeing a lot of, guys, right now is the wall breakers, max wall breakers in the clan castle with the Valkyries. So 3 Valks, 3 wall breakers, and that is doing a great job opening up walls as long as a nice funnel's been created first. So jump spell goes down there. That's going to lead those Valkyries and King into the rest of the bay. I mean, just wrecks this, man. Hogs coming in, taking out surgically stuff. We've got 7 hogs left. We've got the queen beating through the wall. So now it's just a matter of patience, guys. He sends in 6 hogs from the bottom. There's the 7th. And they collapse on this Tesla farm. No heal spells left, so he's got to time it just right. Eats quite a bit of damage there with that single giant bomb, but the queen does make it through the wall at this point, locks on, and is ending up going to take out this base. But I really like the patience here, guys, as well as the the Valkyries. Look at how many are left over. This is kind of the power of the Valks. If you heal them up, when you send them in, yeah, your hogs may die, but it's like there's so much power in the cleanup. It really had no chance. So really nice raid there for Sir Good Pasture. Nice job in the war, man. You've been kicking butt lately. So next up, guys, number 16, Chabo getting taken out by Danny Mo. Danny Mo had another nice war, and really liked this raid in particular. He drops some minion down here to go ahead and get some funneling done for that queen. Queen starts off. She's going to bang that army camp. That's going to force her to the right. So steps up. She's going to take out the mortar, take out the gold storage here. So nice job so far. Test wall breaker down. Gets a wall trap down. The remaining wall breakers go in. That's going to let that queen get all the way in there. Notice 2 air defenses right for the picking. Easy job, for the queen to eventually get in there and take those out, as well as get that clan castle lured. Notice the air defense up top, guys. That one's pretty exposed, and then on the right side as well, you're going to see some air defense attention being paid here, simply because it is an air attack, guys. Notice he's got 2 hounds and 13 balloons in there. So there goes the golem from the top left. That's going to pick up that 3rd air defense. He's going to go ahead and open up the wall in the top corner. Golem will reroute along with the king. King probably a little bit early, but no big deal. Looking good so far, though, for Danny Mo. On bottom, we've got the queen standing in a rage with the healers raged up, kind of keeping her up. Poison spell goes down. It's going to get the king, the clan castle, so the drag loon is worked through. The golemites are now tanking for that king. He locks on to the air defense here, and it looks like he is going to pick that up, walk in, and a jump spell is going to lead him right to the queen. Queen is down at this point, and the air sweeper is as well. So really nice entry there from the golem. It looks like he might pick up the Expo as well, which is huge, as the Expo is putting out a lot of damage lately, guys, for these air attacks. So if they are pointed to air, it's something to consider, as they are a lot more powerful than they used to be. They used to be just, whatever. It's an Expo. We'll just let it beat on the loons. But, Rage Spell comes in through the last Tesla farm portion. And it looks like there is the sweeper pointed the wrong direction. And some balloons coming in from behind. No splash damage left to really be concerned with. And a Rage Spell down in the middle of that last section. Back in loon on the Tesla just completely crushes the base. The queen's still alive. Clean up on the backside with the pups and the wizards and whatnot. What more can you ask for, man? Danny Mo getting it done. Beautiful raid, my friend. Let's move on to the next one. We got number 17 up. Large getting taken out by Steo. Steo also getting that 6-pack this war, so really nice job to him. Another queen walk. Looks like Govaho here. A little bit light on the Valkyries this time. We will see exactly how that rolls down in just a minute. So Wizard there taking in that exposed barracks. That's going to get that queen working her way up and to the left here. Lots of value there for the queen. Going to get a lot of defenses taken out. Wall breakers go down here. Open up that wall and a rage spell there for the queen and the healers to go ahead and start working their way through that section. Really, really nice job there. Minion on the backside gets the army camp taken care of as well as the spell factory. That is going to allow them to, the Valks you're going to see come in here, I believe. Or no, just a queen. Just a queen. Watch this, though, guys. One hog comes in to get that lure. Stops on the Expo for a second, takes a couple swings. Runs across a double bomb set. Gotta love that. Gets the golem out as well. So now the queen is able to take out the golem in the CC here without getting any fire on her at all from any defenses. So really couldn't have been played any better there by Steo. One golem on the mortar up top. Wall breakers then again come out of that clan castle. Open up the wall nicely, and the Valkyries come in strong. They take out that upper compartment with ease. You'll notice there is a jump spell that goes down to lead those Valkyries back. However, you got to watch the pathing on those Valkyries. Probably would have been better to come in from the top left of that compartment to have them work from the top to the bottom. That way they would have gone to the jump spell, but they will get there eventually, guys. It looks like the king is taking care of that top section. The Valks head to the jump spell, and now everything is being tanked, so the Valkyries are still at full health, basically. The hogs come in from the backside. Everything looking really good. Heal spell shared between, everything, and a poison there to catch those last few skeletons as they, work their way into the last couple defenses. So skeletons are going to go down, and we've got the queen actually beating through the wall here to get to this last little bit. Wall breakers go down to try to open up the walls if needed. But really, 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 really nice raid there from Steo. Really like the double bomb trigger up there with just one hog. And I like the Valkyries, how they had some significant tanking and took out a lot of that base. And they do survive the raid into the cleanup. So that is going to do it, guys. 3 stars for the good guy for Steo. Really like that one, man. So let's look at 3 more raids, guys. Let's look at number 20 here. Patoon getting taken out by Grim. Grim had an awesome war as well, guys. Another 6-pack for him. And it looks like he's going to do a Zap Quake. Whoops, sorry about that. Looks like he's going to do a Zap Quake Laloon here. So quad Laloon, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like he's going to be able to Queen Walk and grab both of the heroes with the Queen Walk and using a poison spell to go ahead and get that done. We'll fast forward through some of that. There's the poison spell. The Queen and King take out the opposing Queen and King. Really nicely done. Zap Quake in the middle. And then a Lava Hound comes out of the clan castle. So really no concern here of any damage from the CC. So nice work with that. Targeted balloons come in now, guys. And he's got 3 Lava Hounds stacked up on the first. Look at that. And 2 of those Lava Hounds are now just about to pop. So in comes the balloons. They're collapsing on that air defense. 2 haste spells saved. He's already backdooring the loons here to take out the wizard tower and the archer tower. So has basically overkill for his balloons, and he is just mowing through this base. He still has six balloons left over, and he's just going to save them here for this backdoor as soon as the hounds approach. And they do get nuked really quickly by that Seeking Air Mine. But it's not going to matter. They get the wizard tower taken out and then immediately go in to target that air defense. And wouldn't you know it, they get it taken out just like that. And we are into the cleanup, guys. Look at all the minions just deployed on that top section. Perfect, man. Just absolutely perfect. Nice war to Grim. Really like the air attack, man. I like showing these too when there's a little bit of diversity and not everything is the Valkyrie and the Govaho, which is just kind of the state of the game right now. But, you can't blame anybody for using what works. So let's check the last couple here. This is Clayton. We got a, what is this? Looks like a little Govaho. Couple ran, it's a true hybrid army, basically. So he's going to drop the Queen Walk here. Minions down on the army camp to funnel, which is great. So the Queen's going to step up, get some key buildings taken care of, and then walk to the right, it looks like. That is the goal, to pick up the enemy Archer Queen, possibly the King as well. Things are looking pretty sharp so far, so I'm going to keep fast-forwarding it here. They work their way down the wall. And then as she rounds that corner, she's going to step up to take out that wizard tower. Rage spell down because he knows it. And at that point, the queen turns on the queen, takes her out, and there you have it. So Wizard Tower goes down, and that queen's going to keep walking. So at the top, one golem in. Really nice funnel there created by the Wizards, taking out, all of the buildings that need to go down. Again, wall breakers out of that clan castle, and Valkyries come in as well. So the Max Valks, as well as some of the level 4s from his camps, come in and just completely decimate that first compartment. And a nice jump spell goes down there to, get them into the potential double bomb sections, like between this air sweeper and air defense, and in that center compartment there as well. So everything looking pretty good. Looks like it's kind of stalling out with the Valkyries here. The Wizard Towers did a number on them, it looks like. But now everything's being tanked. The king gets into that center compartment, which is great. And he's going to take out the potential bombs there next to that air defense. But then the hogs. Notice how they're all really, really low. The cannon locks on to one of his, more hit points but he decides, rather than waste his heal there, he actually loses almost all of his hog riders here. The Golemite's tanking. He saves his heal for the bottom. Look at that patience, guys. Gets to that last defense. He knows he has a few hogs left in the bag, but if he had burned that heal up there, where those hogs were, he might not have survived through that last defense. So just really wanted to commend the patience on that, not panicking and knowing what he had left in the bag to take out that last little section of the base. So nice job, Clayton. Really like the 3-star there, man. Let's look at one more, guys. That'll round out your top 10 for the war. This is Cola Warrior, really smashing Sam here from the Dark Looters. No offense, Sam. Just a really nice raid from Cola. Here we go. We got the Golem coming down on the right. Wizards in behind, picking up that corner hut, as well as getting that nice wide funnel created. Look at how far down the wall that other one has been dropped. All of the defenses, though, guys, are tanked. Notice that middle archer tower is tanked by the golem on bottom. The queen steps up, takes it out, but look at all the wall breakers that go in right down the center of the base. That is going to be a playground, so to speak, here for the Valks. So the golem gets out front. Here comes the Valkyries out of the clan castle. Here comes the Valks from the camps. Off we go. Jump spell goes down. Both heroes backing up the kill squad. Looking good so far. So heal spell goes down on the Valkyries. They take out the Tesla farm with ease and double back over that jump spell. They get into the Expo, take that out, and they're working their way all the way across the base here, guys. The king and the Valks working all the way back to get that queen taken out. So one Valk hops the wall, does not get any shots off here. Now we're depending on the queen and the king here. The Lava Hound goes down. King's going to use that ability, get over the wall, and a couple shots from him, and booyah, that queen is down. So really, really nice job. Still have a Valk working up top. Gets another point defense taken out. Just incredible value there. Look at over half the base destroyed by the kill squad, and then he drops in some hogs from the bottom, surgically deployed, and very nicely into a heal spell there. The only thing he has left to worry about are those skeleton traps, basically. But he hops the wall, takes out the last couple defenses here, ending up with the archer tower and the wizard tower. The only things left that he really needs to worry about. Just tons of hogs left over. Turns and takes out that skellies, and now we got those archers on the ring, and looks like wizards on this side of the ring. Wonderful work, my friend. So that is going to do it, guys. So before we go, wanted to kind of implement something new into the war recaps, especially our arranged wars. Before we get out of here, I do have some special recognition for those guys in WHF that have really gone above and beyond. Wanted to shout out those guys that did get 6-packs in the war. That means 3 stars on both attacks. So Wilson, King Tut, Steve Oaks, Sir Good Pasture, Grim, and Canadian. All those guys did drop 3 stars on both of their attacks, so nice work to them. And as well as our Town Hall 10 or Town Hall 11 3-star attackers, Johnny Bravo, Caps, and Predator, all getting it done at the Town Hall 10 level. So guys, really, really, really nice war to WHF. Really nice war to the Dark Looters. We had a good time, guys. So that is going to do it for this war recap. 85 to 83 your final. This is Powerbang. If you like this video, slap that like button for me, and make sure you're at the next live stream, because you got to see a lot of this go down live. It's a lot of fun. So guys, take care. This is Powerbang, signing out till next time. Peace out.